Bananas. We all love them, but have you ever wondered how they go from the farm to your fruit basket? Stick around, because we're about to peel back the secrets of large-scale banana farming in the United States. It's a lot of fun, and you won't believe the process behind this top-selling fruit. Let's get growing. Before we get started, be sure to press that subscribe button and touch the bell so you never miss our deep dives into the fascinating world of food production. Trust me, you'll want to stay around for this. Banana cultivation begins long before the first banana grows. It all starts with choosing the ideal planting material. Bananas, unlike many other crops, do not grow from seed. Instead, producers employ immature banana plants known as suckers or shoots, which grow from the mother plant's root. These suckers are critical to banana proliferation and must be carefully chosen for their vigor, health, and disease resistance. Before transplanting these plants into the field, farmers thoroughly inspect them for symptoms of disease such as banana wilt, fusarium, or worms. Ensuring that only the healthiest and strongest plants are selected is critical to creating a profitable and plentiful crop, as a single sick sucker can threaten a whole row of plants. Bananas grow in warm, tropical regions with well-drained soil. Thus, Hawaii and southern Florida are suitable locations for banana production. After selecting the appropriate planting material, the preparation of the land begins. Before planting can begin, the soil must be fully prepped, which is no easy task, particularly on large-scale banana plantations spanning hundreds or even thousands of acres. In large-scale operations, land preparation entails plowing the fields to loosen the soil and promote drainage and aeration. Farmers can replenish the soil with organic materials such as compost or manure, ensuring that it has the nutrients required for banana development. This step is critical because bananas are heavy eaters and need a nutrient-rich environment to grow. In areas with unpredictable rainfall, irrigation systems are implemented during the land preparation stage. Irrigation systems assist to keep soil moisture levels constant, which is critical for banana plant health. On bigger farms, modern irrigation techniques such as drip or sprinkler systems are utilized to guarantee that water reaches the plant roots while preventing soil erosion or water waste. Soil conditioning, such as adding lime to regulate pH levels, may also be used to guarantee that bananas grow in the best conditions. Once the soil has been prepared, it is time to plant the suckers. Planting on a big scale requires a combination of mechanical techniques and manual effort to ensure that suckers are planted at the proper depth and spacing to optimize growth potential. The depth at which the suckers are planted is crucial for ensuring that the roots have efficient access to water and nutrients. Suckers are often planted 6 to 8 feet apart to provide the plants enough room to grow without competing for sunshine, water, or nutrients. Spacing is also important for ensuring that each banana plant has adequate area to build a strong root system, which will support the big bunches of bananas that will eventually mature. Proper row spacing of 10 to 12 feet between plants allows for easy mobility of people and machines, which is necessary for weed control, fertilizer, and harvesting. With hundreds of banana plants on each acre of land, it's critical to maximize space while ensuring each plant has the best growth circumstances possible. Water is a vital component in banana growing. Bananas are tropical plants that require regular moisture to thrive, and managing water resources correctly is one of the most difficult parts of large-scale banana production. Too much water can cause root rot, while little water can inhibit development or provide low harvests. To overcome this, big banana farms utilize complex irrigation systems, such as drip and sprinkler systems, to guarantee that the plants receive the proper quantity of water. Drip irrigation is particularly popular since it provides water straight to the roots, reducing evaporation and conserving water. This approach is also used to avoid excessive watering, which can cause soil erosion and nutrient loss. In dry places, farmers may collect rainfall, or use reservoirs to guarantee that water supplies are consistent throughout the growing season. Water management is especially crucial throughout the blooming and fruit development stages, since inadequate water might result in smaller or lower quality bananas. Bananas are considered to be heavy feeders, which means they require a lot of nutrients, especially potassium, to develop effectively. Banana plants cannot produce large, healthy bunches of fruit unless their nutritional levels are balanced. Fertilizer is frequently applied on big farms using a process known as fertigation, which involves mixing nutrients with irrigation water and delivering them directly to the plant roots. This mechanism guarantees that plants have a consistent supply of nutrients throughout their development cycle. Farmers utilize a combination of organic and chemical fertilizers to provide a balanced nutritional profile that promotes healthy plant development while remaining ecologically friendly. Organic fertilizers, such as compost, promote long-term soil fertility, whereas chemical fertilizers provide a fast boost of critical minerals like nitrogen, phosphorus, and potassium. The careful control of nutrients guarantees that banana trees can produce fruit throughout numerous seasons. Weed control is a crucial challenge on banana plantations, as weeds compete with banana plants for sunshine, nutrients, and water. Weed management on big banana plantations is frequently done using a mix of mulching and selective herbicide application. Organic mulches, such as dried banana leaves or straw, are often used to control weed development while retaining moisture around the plant's base. This strategy not only prevents weeds from taking over, but it also helps to control soil temperature and moisture. In certain circumstances, herbicides are employed to control invasive plant species without harming banana plants. However, effort is taken to limit environmental effect and avoid disrupting surrounding ecosystems. On organic banana plantations, mechanical weeding or natural measures such as cover crops may be utilized to control weed development. Banana plants grow quickly and need to be pruned on a regular basis to provide good fruit. Pruning entails removing dead or dying leaves that may house pests or illnesses, as well as thinning out extra suckers. Banana trees normally generate numerous suckers, but too many can cause overcrowding and diminished fruit size. Farmers can concentrate the plant's energy into fruit production rather than needless development by eliminating extra suckers. Regular trimming also improves airflow around the plants, which reduces the danger of fungal illness. On big farms, professional personnel or machinery are utilized to effectively prune plants, ensuring that each one is adequately maintained. This role is especially vital during the blooming and fruit development periods, when the plant must concentrate its energy on generating bananas. Banana plants are susceptible to a wide range of pests and diseases, including nematodes, banana weevils, and the deadly Panama disease. To control these problems, large banana plantations rely heavily on integrated pest management, IPM strategies. IPM uses a combination of biological, chemical, and cultural management strategies to keep pest populations under control while reducing the usage of hazardous pesticides. Natural predators, such as parasitic wasps, are utilized to control insect pests, while crop rotation and soil management practices help to lessen disease burden. Regular monitoring and inspections are critical components of pest and disease management. Farmers and staff routinely inspect the plants for symptoms of infestation or sickness, allowing them to handle issues before they spread. Banana plantations may secure their crops while reducing environmental impact by maintaining a healthy ecosystem and employing sustainable pest management practices. After 9 to 12 months of development, banana plants begin to bloom. An inflorescence is a single enormous bloom that emerges at the top of the plant. This flower will eventually grow into a bunch of bananas, often known as a hand. The blooming stage is crucial for banana production since the plant's health directly influences the quality and quantity of the bananas. Farmers devote special attention to the blossoming stage, making extra efforts to ensure that the plants receive the nutrients and water they require. During this period, workers may apply more fertilizer or change irrigation schedules to meet the plant's energy requirements. Any damage to the blossom might result in lesser harvests. Thus, farmers take great steps to safeguard the growing fruit. As the bananas grow, producers take further precautions to safeguard them from pests, illnesses, and environmental variables. A typical technique is to wrap budding banana bunches in protective plastic bags. These bags protect the bananas from pests like fruit flies, as well as harm from sunlight or freezing weather. To avoid infestations, the bags may be sprayed with pesticides. Bagging also ensures that the bananas develop uniformly and without flaws, which is critical for producing high-quality fruit for export. This procedure is especially crucial for large-scale farms that export their bananas to overseas markets, where customers seek blemish-free, consistent fruit. Banana harvesting is a labor-intensive procedure that demands both expertise and time. Bananas must be collected before they reach full ripeness to avoid spoilage during transportation over large distances. This is where the art of banana cultivation comes into play. Harvesters must be able to determine the optimal moment to gather the fruit. Bananas harvested too early may not mature correctly, while those picked too late may deteriorate during shipment. On vast banana fields, workers use sharp knives or machetes to chop down enormous bunches of bananas weighing up to 80 pounds. The gathered bunches are carefully handled or loaded onto trucks or conveyor systems and transported to the packaging factory. This procedure is performed with care to prevent harming the fruit, as any bruising might diminish its market value. Harvesting teams on big farms frequently operate year-round, since bananas do not have a specific season and may be gathered constantly after the plants mature. After harvesting, the bananas are transported to a processing plant where they are meticulously sorted, cleaned, and packaged. Workers now check the bananas for size, quality, and maturity. Any bananas that do not fulfill the high-quality criteria for export are sorted and sold locally or processed into banana-based items like banana chips, puree, or baby food. Bananas that pass inspection are washed to remove dirt, sap, and any bugs that may have remained on the fruit after harvesting. Once cleaned, they are placed in specially constructed crates to safeguard the fruit throughout shipping. These boxes are frequently lined with padding or cushioning to avoid bruising or injury. The packaged bananas are then ready for shipment, either by truck, train, or sea freight, depending on their final destination. Massive-scale banana farms have highly structured and efficient sorting and packaging processes, with automated methods being employed to manage the massive amounts of fruit being processed. Quality control is critical, since bananas are one of the most exported fruits in the world, and maintaining a high standard is essential for success in the competitive worldwide market. After being processed, packed, and placed onto refrigerated trucks or shipping containers, the bananas are transported to markets throughout the United States and around the world. Transportation is crucial to ensure that the bananas arrive fresh and in good shape. Because bananas are often collected before they are fully ripe, the refrigeration procedure, known as cold chain logistics, slows the ripening process and prevents the fruit from spoiling before it reaches its final destination. Bananas transported abroad are shipped in containers with temperature controls that keep the fruit at an appropriate temperature, often about 58 degrees Fahrenheit, 14 degrees Celsius. This keeps the bananas fresh while in transportation and allows them to mature naturally once at their destination. Whether delivered by truck, train, or sea, logistics are critical in the banana sector, with intricate procedures in place to guarantee that bananas reach customers at the optimal maturity stage. After reaching their destination, the bananas begin a vital stage known as post-harvest management. Bananas are ripened in specialist chambers before being sold in supermarket shops. These ripening chambers combine temperature, humidity, and ethylene gas, a natural plant hormone, to cause the bananas to ripen uniformly. The conditions in these facilities are continuously monitored to ensure that the bananas reach the appropriate ripeness before being sent to retailers. The timing of the ripening process is critical to ensure that bananas are ready for sale when they arrive at grocery store shelves. Too much ripening, and the bananas may rot before they are sold. If the bananas do not mature sufficiently, they may be excessively green and unpleasant to customers. Once the bananas are completely ripe, they are sent to retailers and displayed for customers to buy and enjoy. This is how large-scale banana cultivation works on American farms. Every stage of the process, from careful planting material selection to thorough post-harvest management is intended to guarantee that you receive the finest bananas available. It's fascinating to consider the trip a banana takes before reaching your local grocery store. From a little crop in the field to being carried hundreds of kilometers and ultimately arriving ready to eat. Next time you eat a banana, take a moment to appreciate the hard work, knowledge, and technology that allows this delightful fruit to be available all year. Imagine waking up to strawberry jam on toast. Have you ever wondered how this delicious dessert gets its sweetness, tartness, and flavor? How can companies make millions of strawberry jam jars all taste the same? Today, we'll take you inside a huge factory where new technology and classic tastes make the ultimate strawberry jam. Before we begin, please follow, subscribe, and share for more gourmet stuff that will delight your taste buds like anything. The best strawberry jam starts before the fruit arrive at the facility. The strawberries are carefully grown in the fields. Strawberry health and quality are crucial to a high-grade product. Strawberry farmers follow specific agricultural criteria to grow strawberries in nutrient-rich soil and manage it for optimal development. Modern technology is essential for excellence. Advanced robots help plant strawberry seeds. Each seedling is planted in precisely calibrated pots by these robots for consistent growth. Ideal nutritional balance is achieved by filling containers with soil and organic materials. Sensors on the robots monitor soil moisture levels and automatically regulate plant watering. This precise watering system promotes healthy strawberry growth by preventing overwatering and underwatering. Strawberry plants receive the necessary sunshine, water, and nutrients. Farmers monitor plants for disease and pests and use eco-friendly solutions. Each strawberry is nutritious, juicy, and full of flavor. The exquisite jam that will fill millions of jars starts with these strawberries. After strawberries reach optimum maturity, harvesting begins. But this crop is special. Modern engineering and accuracy are used to pick strawberries in a huge plant that makes millions of jars. Strawberry picking by hand is no longer laborious and time-consuming. Advanced robots do the work with unsurpassed efficiency and care. These robots use delicate clutches to remove strawberries off their stems without hurting or harming them. The clutches can differentiate ripe from unripe strawberries, ensuring that only the best berries are used for jam. Strawberry picking is difficult since the strawberries grow at different levels. Some strawberries are low to the ground, some are high. The robots have multi-level harvesting to handle this. They pick strawberries efficiently and are interesting to watch since they can reach them from wherever. The robots delicately clip each strawberry from its stem as they go across the fields, preserving the fruit. This amount of automation protects strawberry quality as well as speed. Minimizing human handling reduces bruising and contamination. Strawberry harvests are promptly protected and sent to the facility for processing. The outcome is a batch of excellent strawberries for jam. After harvesting, strawberries are taken to the factory for quality tests. This stage is critical for selecting the finest strawberries for the product. Strawberries start at the scale. To guarantee sufficient delivery, the berries are weighed here. Although easy, this step is crucial to jam manufacturing uniformity. The sorting unit receives strawberries after the weighing station. True magic happens here. Manual and computerized tests ensure that only the finest strawberries advance in the sorting process. This is when the strawberries are checked for damage or flaws. Strawberry manufacturing is stopped if it doesn't satisfy factory requirements. But sorting continues. Advanced robots with cutting-edge technology help with quality control. These strawberry robots automatically recognize and remove undesired pieces like the green hull. Robots function with incredible accuracy. The strawberry remains entire because they can remove the shell without hurting the rest. Manual and automatic sorting guarantees that jam-making strawberries are of the greatest quality. These details set this factory different as it seeks to make the greatest strawberry jam. Food manufacturing requires cleanliness and safety. Thus, this facility cleans strawberries before making jam. The initial wash removes dirt, sand, and microscopic insects that may have stuck to the strawberries after picking. This additional wash guarantees that the strawberries are clean and safe for their future voyage. Strawberries are swiftly frozen utilizing modern freezing equipment. This preserves the strawberries' inherent sweetness and flavor, making jam taste as fresh as when they were collected. To avoid mushy strawberries, freezing is carefully managed. Food-grade containers prevent strawberries from freezer burn and other damage. Strawberry thaws slowly in big mixing machines. Strawberry form and taste are preserved by the machine's even thawing. The jam's basis is made by gently crushing frozen strawberries to liberate their juices. Sugar is applied to crushed strawberries. Sugar is calibrated to achieve the right sweetness without dominating strawberry taste. The jam is churned as it cools to smooth it out and properly combine the components. Churning the jam breaks up air bubbles from cooking, making it thick and spreadable. After churning and cooling, jam can be packaged. The warm, silky jam is ready to eat, full of taste.
Pickled cucumbers, better known as pickles, have been a kitchen staple in homes across America for centuries. These briny bites of goodness pack a punch of flavor that we can't seem to get enough of. But behind every jar on the grocery store shelf lies a fascinating process that starts on a farm, out in the dirt. That's right. Before they're soaking in that tangy brine, these cucumbers go through a journey that starts right here on the farm. And today, we're taking you along for the full ride, from planting those little seeds in the soil all the way to sealing them up in jars. Ready to learn the secrets of how your favorite pickles are made? Let's get to it. Now, it all starts with the seed. Cucumbers don't just magically appear, they're planted. Farmers use specialized sowing machines to make sure these tiny seeds get placed at just the right depth. Too deep, and they won't grow. Too shallow, and the elements could wipe them out before they even have a chance. These machines plant rows and rows of seeds with precision, giving each one the perfect start to grow into a strong, healthy plant. But planting is just the beginning. Once those seeds are in the ground, farmers have to keep a close watch on them. It's kind of like raising a kid. You can't just plant the seed and walk away. Regular watering, soil care, and making sure they get enough sunlight are key to ensuring these seeds sprout into young plants. Any slip-ups in this stage could mean no cucumbers down the line, and no cucumbers means no pickles, and nobody wants that. Now this next part might surprise you. Bees are essential to farming cucumbers. Without them buzzing around and doing their pollination thing, our cucumber plants wouldn't produce nearly as much. The bees transfer pollen from flower to flower, helping fertilize the plants so they can produce those crispy cucumbers. So every time you crunch down on a pickle, remember, you've got a bee to thank for that. Once the bees have done their part, it's time for the plants to grow up. Slowly but surely, those tiny saplings stretch out, reaching for the sun, and begin their transformation into full-grown cucumber plants. During this growth phase, the plants need just the right balance of water, nutrients, and care to thrive. It's a delicate dance between nature and the farmer's steady hand. One bad storm or dry spell and the whole crop could be in jeopardy. After weeks of nurturing, we finally reach the part where those cucumbers are ready to be picked. Now, on smaller farms, the harvesting process is often done by hand. Farmers go row by row, carefully plucking each cucumber off the vine. It's hard work, especially under the hot sun, but nothing beats the satisfaction of seeing those bright green cucumbers piling up in baskets. To protect workers from the heat, many farms now have systems in place like portable shade tents or cooling vests. It's all about working smarter, not harder. But on larger farms, automation is the name of the game. Massive machines roll through the fields, grabbing cucumbers by the dozens and conveying them into storage bins. This method cuts down on labor costs and makes the process faster, but some argue that nothing beats the quality of a hand-picked cucumber. Either way, the goal is the same. Gather up as many cucumbers as possible, as quickly and efficiently as you can. Now, just to put things in perspective, the US isn't the only country crazy about cucumbers. In fact, China is the largest producer of cucumbers in the world, pumping out a whopping 77 million tons every year. That's more cucumbers than most of us could ever dream of eating in a lifetime. Before our cucumbers can start their journey into the pickle jar, they need a good scrub down. These bad boys are washed thoroughly to remove dirt, pesticides, and any other debris they've picked up along the way. It's a crucial step because you want clean cucumbers going into that brine. No one likes a dirty pickle. After washing, it's all about quality control. Now the fun part begins. The cucumbers are placed in large vats where they soak in a flavorful brine for anywhere from 1 to 4 weeks. This brine usually contains a mix of water, vinegar, salt, and spices. It's this magical mixture that gives pickles their signature tangy flavor. The longer they sit in the brine, the stronger the taste. Once the brining is done, the cucumbers, now pickles, are handled with care. Heavy machinery takes over to safely transfer the pickles from the vats to the next stage. Next up is slicing. For all you sandwich lovers out there, this is the part where cucumbers get sliced into those perfect, even pickle slices we know and love. Machines take care of the slicing, and each piece is placed into jars filled with preserving liquid, ensuring the pickles stay fresh and crunchy for as long as possible. Not all pickles are created equal. Different companies have their own methods for adding spices and seasonings to their brine. Some add dill, some add garlic, and others even throw in some hot peppers for an extra kick. The result? A pickle experience that varies depending on where you buy it. And then there's the debate: whole pickles or sliced pickles? Whole pickles tend to be blockier and have that signature bumpy skin, while sliced pickles are usually smoother and cut thinner. Both have their unique charm. It just depends on what you're in the mood for. And there you have it.
These large, highly technologically advanced tractors are used by farmers to turn and loosen the soil, so rendering it rich and ready for planting. They build raised beds that enable the seedlings to start perfectly. Soil preparation is vital. Get this wrong and your crop will be quite miserable. However, done correctly, it provides the basis for those ripe, delicious tomatoes that everyone enjoys. Once the soil's ready, it's time to plant. Seedlings nurtured in nurseries are brought to these fields where machines plant thousands, yes, thousands, of baby tomato plants in just a matter of hours. Imagine this, 500 little green shoots per acre. That's like planting a small forest of tomatoes that will soon turn into an ocean of red. But tomato farming needs ample amount of water. These fields depend on massive canal systems to irrigate the plants. Water is the lifeline here, and getting the right amount is key. Too little, and the plants struggle. Too much, and you risk disease. Precision is everything, and efficient watering systems make sure each plant gets just the right amount of hydration. After all, happy plants mean juicy tomatoes. From planting to picking, it takes about 70 to 80 days for these tomatoes to reach full maturity. Of course, it all depends on the weather. Too humid or too cold, and that timeline can shift. But generally, in about 2.5 months, these fields will be bursting with red, beautifully ripe tomatoes, ready for harvest. When about 70% of the tomatoes have ripened to that perfect shade of red, it's time for the big event. Harvest! Modern machines starts rolling through the fields, scooping up billions of tomatoes in a single season. These machines are massive, with the ability to harvest tons of tomatoes in just a few hours. And trust me, the sight of those vibrant tomatoes tumbling into the trucks, it's pretty amazing. Once harvested, the tomatoes are loaded onto these giant trucks, which haul them off to processing plants. On average, each acre of land produces 17 to 18 tons of ripe, juicy tomatoes. That's a whole lot of ketchup, pasta sauce, and salsa just waiting to be made. Here now is the magic happening. Once at the plant, the tomatoes are cleaned, steamed, and cooked until they are just ready for processing. After the skins are removed, pure tomato goodness remains. It is then pured and turned into everyone's preferred condiment, ketchup. These modest tomatoes go from field to factory to our plates in no time at all. Amazing. Every single year, North America churns out close to 1 billion pounds of blueberries. Yup, you heard that right, 1 billion pounds. Now just imagine endless rows of blueberry bushes loaded with those little blue powerhouses that make their way into everything from your breakfast pancakes to your afternoon snacks. But here's the kicker. It's not just hardworking folks picking them anymore. Today, we've got machines shaking them free and AI systems scanning each one to find the best of the bunch. It's like something out of a futuristic sci-fi flick, but for the farmers, it's real, and it's revolutionizing the way we get those berries from field to fork. We use these massive machines for what? Efficiency is the key, plain and simple. With the help of harvesting machines, orchards can swiftly gather more berries than ever before. It's a godsend for huge farms that have to haul their blueberries straight from the bush to the store as soon as possible. In addition, it reduces the cost of labor, which is particularly significant for industries that rely on seasonal workers. A field can be harvested much more quickly than by hand, resulting in an abundance of blueberries for everyone. Sure, there are flaws. There are some drawbacks to using these machines, despite how fast they are. One problem is that not all of the berries that fall off the bushes when you shake them are going to be ripe. You can expect a variety of berries, some of which will be perfectly ripe, some slightly underripe, and some potentially too soft or overripe. The fact that technology is constantly improving is one of the best parts of contemporary farming. Some of the more recent models even include sensors that can determine when a berry is ripe before shaking it from the bush. And they all have softer, rubberized surfaces to lessen the likelihood of bruises. Consequently, machine harvesting is improving with each new development, even though it may have had some shaky beginnings. So what happens after the berries are harvested? When we arrive at the processing facility, we ask. The processing facility receives them after they are carefully packaged in large baskets. Envision a scene where blueberry-laden trucks pull up to the plant. After being loaded into the processing line, the blueberries are dispatched to begin their journey. A maze of conveyor belts transports the blueberries as they go through a series of washing, sorting, and packaging processes. Before sorting and washing, give the berries a good shake. Their placement on vibrating platforms aids in shaking out any debris that may have accumulated during harvesting, such as dirt, leaves, or twigs. However, the berries are not only cleaned while shaking, they are also beginning to be sorted according to size and ripeness. Remove any berries that are too tiny, broken, or underripe from the string and save them for later. Then it's bath time. The berries go through their first wash, which rinses off any dirt or dust that's clung to them since they were picked. This isn't just a quick rinse under the tap, though. These washing machines are designed to give the berries a thorough cleaning while being gentle enough not to bruise them. Remember, we want those berries to stay in perfect condition all the way to your table. Even after the first wash, there might still be a little debris hanging on. So the berries go through a second round of cleaning, a light spray of water to make sure every last bit of dirt is gone. Think of it like a final rinse after shampooing your hair. You want to be sure everything's squeaky clean before you move on. The next step, which comes after washing the berries, is to dry them off. You say, why do you dry them? Having an excessive amount of moisture can hasten the process of blueberries going bad. Our goal is to extract as much water as possible while ensuring that the berries retain their nice and firm texture. In this manner, they will maintain their freshness for a longer period of time, regardless of whether they are going to the marketplace or the grocery store. The process of drying is a quick one, but it is extremely important in order to maintain the berries in good condition. Once the AI has done its job, the berries are sorted using mechanical devices. Some farms use air jets to blow the berries into different bins. High-quality berries are set aside for the fresh market, while others might be sent off to be frozen or used in processed foods like jams and juices. It's a super efficient system that ensures every berry is used no matter its condition. Even though the AI does most of the heavy lifting when it comes to sorting, there's still a place for the human touch. After the berries have been sorted by the machines, human inspectors give them a final look. These inspectors are trained to spot any issues that the machines might have missed, ensuring that the berries are perfect before they're packaged. It's a little extra peace of mind knowing that both technology and human expertise are working together to give you the best possible product. Once the blueberries have been sorted and inspected, they're ready for packaging. The whole packaging process is automated, which means machines are filling up containers with the perfect amount of berries. These machines are super precise, making sure that every package is consistent in weight and quality. The berries are labeled with all of the important information that you will see in the store after they have been packed. This includes the weight of the package, the variety of blueberry, and sometimes even the farm where the berries were grown. The process of labeling is essential for ensuring traceability, as it allows us to trace those berries back to their original source in the event that there is ever a problem. Following the completion of the packaging and labeling processes, the blueberries are then loaded back onto trucks and transferred to the distribution center. As the berries make their way to grocery stores, supermarkets, and farmers markets across the country, these trucks are equipped with temperature control systems to ensure that they remain fresh on their journey. Every day, blueberries are being shipped out from coast to coast in order to satisfy the demand for fresh and delicious fruit. Not all blueberries are destined to be eaten fresh, though. A large portion of the blueberry harvest is set aside for freezing. These berries are sent to specialized facilities where they're frozen at temperatures below 18 degrees Celsius. This rapid freezing process helps to lock in the berries' flavor, color, and nutrients, so they taste just as fresh when you take them out of the freezer as they did the day they were picked. Before the berries are frozen, they go through one last step, desteming. Mechanical devices remove any stems or leaves that might have gotten mixed in, ensuring the berries look as good as they taste. After the berries have been frozen, they are packaged in the same manner as their fresh counterparts. Following the freezing process, these berries are placed in cold storage warehouses until they are ready to be distributed to retail establishments or food manufacturers. The use of this method guarantees that you will always obtain fruit of the highest possible quality, regardless of whether you are preparing smoothies, pies, or simply snacking on frozen berries. So there you have it, the incredible journey of blueberries from the farm to your table. Whether they're fresh or frozen, blueberries are one of the most versatile fruits out there. You can toss them in a salad, blend them into a smoothie, or just eat them by the handful. They're packed with flavor, nutrients, and a whole lot of care from the farmers and processors who bring them to you. If you enjoyed learning about the blueberry process, make sure to check out our next video, where we'll explore even more innovative harvesting techniques and food production methods. Trust me, there's a lot more fascinating stuff to uncover in the world of agriculture. If you love this deep dive into banana farming, make sure to subscribe and stay tuned for more behind-the-scenes views at how your favorite foods are cultivated and produced.